Confidence can disappear quietly, often in the middle of an ordinary day when a single negative thought begins to repeat in your mind. This quick mental reset is designed to help you interrupt that pattern and return to a state of calm certainty and belief in yourself. Inspired by the timeless teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy, this simple exercise reminds you that your subconscious mind responds to the words and images you consistently give it. When you pause for just 5 minutes and deliberately choose thoughts that support you, you begin to shift your emotional state almost immediately. Start by taking a slow breath and allowing your shoulders to relax, because physical relaxation sends a signal of safety to your brain. Then gently repeat an affirmation such as "I am capable," "I am calm," and "I trust myself." As you repeat these words, imagine yourself already succeeding and feeling proud and secure. Your mind does not clearly distinguish between imagination and reality, so these mental pictures begin to create real emotional change. If doubt tries to return, acknowledge it without judgment and then replace it again with your chosen belief. This repetition is how new mental habits are formed. Over time, what once felt like effort becomes natural. Practicing this daily builds a stronger internal foundation that supports you during stressful moments. You may notice that you recover faster from disappointment and approach opportunities with more courage. This is not magic, but it is powerful conditioning of your inner dialogue. On this fan-inspired channel, we share these ideas to honor the legacy of Joseph Murphy and help you apply them in modern life. Each time you use this 5-minute reset, you are training yourself to choose belief over fear. With practice, confidence becomes less of a temporary feeling and more of a reliable state you can access whenever you need it. Eventually, you begin to trust yourself at a deeper level, knowing that no matter what happens, you have the ability to guide your thoughts and reclaim your strength from within. This simple commitment to redirect your thinking can influence your decisions, your actions, and ultimately your future. When you prove to yourself again and again that you can reset your mind, you create lasting self-trust that supports every area of your life and helps you move forward with purpose, clarity, and confidence every single day ahead. Remember that consistency matters more than intensity, because small daily victories gradually reshape your identity and expectations. Even on difficult days, returning to this practice reminds you that you are not powerless, but creative and capable within. The more you repeat it, the more natural confidence feels inside you, guiding your voice, posture, and choices everywhere you go and in everything you do from now on forward always. Trust this process and allow your mind to become your greatest ally as you continue growing stronger, wiser, calmer, and more certain of your unlimited potential each new day you live and breathe fully today now onward. There will be moments when your confidence is tested without warning, and in those moments, your first reaction may be hesitation, tension, or the quiet urge to doubt yourself. This is where your mental training begins to prove its value, because confidence is not something you wait for, it is something you activate. When you close your eyes, even briefly, and return to the practice of intentional thought, you remind yourself that your inner world is always under your influence. The teachings associated with Dr. Joseph Murphy emphasize that what you consistently impress upon your subconscious mind eventually becomes your natural response. This means that every time you choose calm belief instead of fear, you are strengthening a new inner pattern. Begin by noticing your breathing, slow it down, and allow your mind to settle. Then speak to yourself in a calm, steady mental voice, saying that you are prepared, you are steady, and you are moving forward with certainty. Do not rush this moment, because the feeling you create now becomes the foundation for your next action. You may feel a subtle shift in your body, a release of pressure, or a quiet sense of control returning. This is the result of interrupting the old cycle and creating a new one. As you continue practicing this reset each day, you will begin to notice that confidence appears more quickly and stays longer. Situations that once made you nervous will begin to feel manageable. You will trust your decisions more, and you will spend less time overthinking. This is how self-belief grows, through repetition and gentle persistence. This fan-inspired channel exists to remind you that these mental tools are always available to you, regardless of your circumstances. Confidence does not come from outside validation. It comes from the agreement you make with yourself about who you are. Each time you keep that agreement, even in a small way, you reinforce your identity as someone who is capable and resilient. Over time, this identity becomes familiar, and you no longer question it so easily. You begin to carry yourself differently, speak more clearly, and act with greater intention. This transformation happens from the inside first, and then it becomes visible in your actions and results. The 5-minute reset is not just a temporary relief, it is a daily investment in your future self. With every practice, you are teaching your mind to return to strength instead of surrendering to doubt. Eventually, confidence stops feeling like something you must create and starts feeling like something you simply remember, something that was always there waiting for you to claim it again whenever you choose to pause, breathe, and believe. Over time, you may begin to realize that confidence is not a rare state reserved for special moments, but a skill you quietly practice in ordinary situations. Each time you choose supportive thoughts instead of critical ones, you are reinforcing a new internal direction. This direction gradually becomes familiar, and your mind stops resisting it and starts accepting it as normal. You may notice that your posture changes without effort, your breathing feels deeper and steadier, and your decisions come with less hesitation than before. This is the natural result of conditioning your subconscious through repetition and intention. The ideas taught by Dr. Joseph Murphy remind you that your inner conversations shape your outer experiences. When you speak to yourself with belief, you create emotional stability that supports you in uncertain situations. Even when challenges appear, you are able to pause and return to your center. This pause gives you power because it interrupts automatic fear and replaces it with conscious choice. With practice, this choice becomes faster and more reliable. You begin to trust your ability to recover from doubt without needing external reassurance. This independence strengthens your sense of identity and personal authority. You stop waiting for perfect conditions and start creating confidence from within. This inner stability influences how you speak, how you listen, and how you respond to opportunities. People may notice this change in your presence, even if they cannot explain it. You carry yourself with quiet certainty that comes from practice, not chance. This is how lasting confidence is built, through small daily decisions to guide your thoughts instead of being controlled by them. This fan-inspired channel encourages you to continue using these moments of mental reset whenever you need them. Each repetition strengthens your ability to remain steady in changing circumstances. Over weeks and months, you may realize that confidence is no longer something you search for, but something you live from naturally. It becomes part 321 of your daily awareness and influences your expectations about yourself. You begin to approach life with greater openness and courage, trusting that you can handle whatever comes next. This trust allows you to move forward with calm determination and quiet strength, knowing you can always reset your mind and return to belief again whenever needed most in your life journey ahead today and always. Remember that this process continues as long as you remain consistent and patient with yourself. Every moment of awareness is another step toward emotional freedom and self-trust. You are not changing who you are. You are revealing the strength that was always present inside you. Allow this realization to deepen your commitment and guide your future actions. With steady practice, confidence becomes your natural state of being and supports every dream you choose to pursue from this moment forward with clarity, purpose, and belief every single day ahead now and beyond forever as you continue trusting your inner voice and honoring your true potential within yourself always now and forever more fully alive today onward.